Hi guys, I'm Sunny and welcome back to Sunny's Effing Delicious. Today we're making restaurant style lamb shish kebabs. Right guys, I'm going to start off with our minced lamb. So this is half a kg, 500 grams of minced lamb. I buy this from my butcher for the simple reason that I can tell him to put extra fat in there. So this is 20% fat, 80% lamb. The reason you want that is because the fat is where all the flavour is. Supermarkets will give you much leaner meat, not enough fat in there, and it's not juicy enough, it's not succulent enough. Massive tip this guys, get your meat from your butcher and get him to make it the way you want it. Okay guys, nice and simple. First thing we're going to do is grind our mixture. So I've got some coriander here, just a big bunch of coriander. Just going to slice it up and just chuck everything into our food processor. So everything's going in the food processor, so we're just going to give everything a very quick dice and then chuck it in the food processor. And everything goes in. Right, lid on and blitz. And when you get to about this stage, you just need to push the ingredients down. Okay, minced lamb, and let's go straight in with our mixture. Okay, lovely guys, now we're going to go in with our spices. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of chilli. Right guys, we're going to go ahead and add 1 heaped tablespoon of this beautiful fragrant curry paste. Now I've got this pre-made in my fridge. However, I'm going to leave a link to the recipe on this video. And guys, we're going to go ahead and add some ghee. So I've got 2 teaspoons of ghee. Now you can add a different type of fat if you want. The reason I'm adding ghee is because it's just got that beautiful depth in flavor. Right, we're going to go straight in with our clean hands and we're just going to combine all of our ingredients together. Right guys, that was a good 5 minutes of mixing. We're going to go ahead and let this lamb rest in the fridge. It's going to set up a little bit and that's going to give us time to work on our rice. Okay guys, let's get started on our rice. I've got 1 cup of rice here, which is going straight into my bowl. And we're going to go ahead and add some lukewarm water to the rice, and we're just going to quickly wash our rice. I'm just going to use my hand just to stir it around and get that starch out of that rice, and that's what's going to give us some beautiful fluffy rice. Right, I'm going to go over to the sink and just drain this water and do this and repeat this step. Right guys, we're ready now. If you take a look at this now, the 4th wash, there's hardly any starch in that water. The water's almost clear, and that's exactly what you want. Right guys, our rice has been drained. I'm going to let it sit there and just dry out a little bit before I start cooking it. Right guys, while my rice is just draining, I'm going to go ahead and just get my saffron ready. Add a touch of water, and we're just going to get a pinch, literally a pinch like that of our saffron, and we're just going to let it go into our water and you just give it a little stir. Guys, if you haven't got saffron and if this is just a midweek meal for you, then you can skip this step. We're just going to pop this to one side and come back to it later. Right guys, we're going to go ahead and start on our rice. So let's get our pan nice and hot, and we're going to go in with a teaspoon of ghee. Okay guys, once your ghee is melted, go ahead and add your rice, which has now been drained. So we're going to go in straight in with our rice and just stir this up, and we're just going to give our rice a nice little toast and flavor. And we're going to go in with 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to go in with a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and just a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Get it all nicely toasted up, and I'm just going to add a touch of vegetable oil to this. Beautiful, so I'm just going to take the rice off the heat for 1 second, and we're going to go in with our water. Okay guys, so I've got 1 cup of rice, so I need 2 cups of water because the rice is going to double in size. Okay, our rice is coming up to a boil. We're just going to let it do its thing for a few moments. Let it get nice and hot. Stir it up a little bit, let a little bit of that water reduce. So I'm going to go ahead and add some peas, just literally a small handful of normal frozen peas. Straight in. Okay guys, if you take a look at this rice now, it's starting to expand slightly, it's starting to absorb some of that water. The peas are in, this is looking wonderful. Place some foil on top of it, close the lid. And we're going to put this on leave this on a low simmer for about 20 minutes. Right, our lamb is resting in the fridge, our rice is on the stove simmering, and we're just going to go ahead and prepare some onions for our rice. And we're going to go in with a bit more ghee, touch of vegetable oil, and we're going to go straight in with our onion strands. Okay, if you take a look at our onions now guys, they're nicely charred, they're nicely caramelized, but they're still soft and sweet. This is the perfect time to take them out. Right guys, let's take a look at our lamb. Okay, this looks beautiful. All right, that's perfect, that's really nicely set. We're going to go straight ahead and start making our skewers. Okay guys, just going to go ahead and put this at an angle on my grill and move on to the next one. Okay guys, second one's done, and we're going to go straight in the grill. Okay, kebab's going under a hot grill for about 3 minutes per side. Okay, while our lamb's cooking guys, I'm going to prepare a really quick salad. Wonderful. I'm going to set that to one side and we're going to check up on our lamb. Okay guys, our lamb's been in the grill for about 3 minutes. We're going to give it a little flip. Beautiful. This smells amazing. It looks beautiful. The flavor's there. It's looking good. Let's get this back in the grill for a further 3 minutes. Right guys, we've got our rice. Let's take a look. Guys, that's how you make a wonderful rice. Look at that. Each piece is just light and fluffy and separated from the other. So we're going to go in with our saffron water guys. And finally guys, we've got these beautiful fried onions. Right guys, check out our lamb. Guys, the aroma in here is amazing. I'm really happy with these. They look really juicy, really succulent. The flavors are there. I can't wait to get stuck in. Let's plate up. Just take a look at that. Doesn't get much better than this, does it? Right guys, there you have it. This is my restaurant style shish kebabs made at home. Just look at that. Okay guys, taste test time. I can't wait to get stuck in. This looks amazing. Before I do guys, can you please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that notification bell, do all that stuff because it really helps us. Anyway, enough talking, I'm gonna get stuck in. Okay guys, this is just another one of them dishes which you have to try yourself at home. Go out, get the ingredients. Can't put into words how much I've enjoyed this, and it's so close to what you would get in an Indian restaurant. The only difference is that lamb is not cooked in a tandoor oven, and that's the one element which is missing. Apart from that, all the flavors, everything is just perfection. Guys, this isn't just delicious, this is Sunny's effing delicious.